Okay guys, so this is going to be my third video on this honey stick, and this one's a little less of an instructional and more of just kind of a thought process, okay? So generally when I come up with like a new move, or not come up with a new move, but start working a new technique or something, I like to find multiple ways of entering it, okay? And so one thing I do is I just find a common position, right? So let's kind of look at this honey stick. One of the main positions I started hitting it from is Riva X, okay? So Dre's standing up here, we're going, I get this long Riva, and then I go Riva X, okay? One of the ways, easy way, is I just pull him in, and I catch that ankle, grab the knee, push the legs through, and there we are, I've got it, okay? And then I saw that and I was like, oh, that's the same position that we can berimbolo from. So anytime we're in this like leg through berimbolo type position, we can look for the honey stick, okay? So this would work the same if I were to sit him down or if I keep him up. Okay, so I go, I get it, boom. So maybe I sit him down here, bam. Same thing, I have that foot. I can use it to pull his leg in, just like such. I make my connection. Now generally I'm going to grab his knee, stuff my legs through, and there we go. So I've got his foot trapped. Super hard for him to escape. Love this spot. Dre loves it when I get the foot crossed, and we just start heel hooking and just messing him up. Okay? So just thinking about this like long De La Riva hook, right? So I'm not necessarily just here, I'm all the way through, okay? Like if I were doing a back take or something, or like I said, I'm coming up for a berimbolo, okay? It's all the same. All I have to do now is just make my connection with that foot there, okay? So another position I use a lot is Shin-On-Shin. So with the Shin-On-Shin position, if I were just attacking a standard leg lock, I grab his ankle, pass it through, and I just bring this around this way, boom, and attack there, okay? But this doesn't work for this honey stick because if I go through here, I'm just kind of in an X guard, okay? But I need that Riva X, right? So I need this foot on the inside. No problem. Grab, I go. And now as I bring this up, I just let my foot drop to the outside and I stuff it through. I hide the heel. I already have his ankle where I want it. I just bring his knee back, trip the legs out here, bring it through, and I have my ankle ready to attack. And then I did that, and I was like, hey, that kind of looks like this knee on belly escape. So this knee on belly escape, I bump, I create some space here, and then that leg comes in. And I usually would trap our own leg, kind of blocking his leg in there, bring him over, okay? And we've got some connection here. But again, if I start working this, my leg's on the outside and it doesn't work. I have to do two motions here, okay? Number one, this has to come out. Number two, this one has to trap his foot, okay? But that's not very efficient if I sweep him and then do it. So we have to do it before the sweep, right? So I bump, I hit that switch, but I just bring the leg on through, and now I only have to worry about one switch, and it's this one. So I start my sweep, and as I grab, I'm just gonna use this hand to stuff his leg. Bang, I lock it down. Now we have our honey stick from a knee on belly escape. Just in playing, okay? I like to always play the jiu-jitsu, just mess around with different positions. So another position I use a lot where that leg's already there is entangled mount, okay? So again, anytime I can berimbolo, I can go for this honey stick position. So what I'm gonna do is take this leg and weave it through, okay? So this leg comes up and over, okay? So I'm trapping. Now generally for the mount, I just hold it right here, okay? But who's to say, as we're moving, I can't just back out and kind of set that. So now I just bring my other leg down below his knee line. I go right inside his foot, and then as I fall, we just start setting the legs. Boom. Okay? Obviously, in general, I don't want to leave mount and attack a leg lock, but maybe I'm in a match, I'm down 50, I need a quick submission, and this is a pretty good one. It's hard for him to get out of it, it's hard to defend, okay? So it's kind of one of those Hail Mary moves that's never bad to kind of have in your arsenal, all right? So let's just run through those real quick, just show them again. So from top, we've got our basic De La X, right? So I'm here, open, boom. So I can dump him or just pull him in, catch that leg, and set it. We've got the Shin-On-Shin entry, okay? So I sit, I sweep, I let that fly, and look, I'm just turning in, pass the leg through, boom. Just get my hand out of the bend of that knee. There it is. We've got the knee on stomach escape entry. So I bump one, I feed all the way through, and now I'm just gonna push this foot through as I collect. Bang, right there. And then from mount, I entangle the leg. Boom, so my toes are all the way under that. So I'm here, boom, boom. Entangle, and then I back up past that knee line. Okay, so I'm just pretending I'm gonna give him that knee bar, but I need my leg on the inside. So I back up, step through, boop. Now as I sit back, we just collect, boom. And then guys, like I said, like this foot lock, I can switch through, we can heel hook, I can pass it over, I can go 1, 2, like toe hold style, heel hooks, we got all kinds of leg attacks from here. And the whole time he's fighting to free his leg, try to pummel, try to get out of this. He doesn't have a very good chance of getting me in a leg lock while I have his foot so completely isolated. It just makes me want to just rip it off, you know, just cool. So again, guys, like there's some techniques, but ultimately just kind of this video is just more of a thought process, right? Just like you can pick a move. I call it a nucleus game plan, right? I have my move, and then we just find all these different routes to get to that move, okay? So hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it kind of helps you think about like learning jiu-jitsu, learning how to get into different positions, or excuse me, one position, maybe from a bunch of different positions, or one submission from different positions. And this can be done with arm bars, leg locks, different chokes, you name it.